Hey everybody, it's Mr. James O'Neil here. That's my handle, but my students call me Mr. O'Neil because they better not ever call me James. Today I'm introducing part 4 to a series on classroom culture entitled Peer Pressure, how to effectively use it within your classroom.
Okay, let's go.
If there is one thing that I hear parents say to me over and over as a teacher, is this: I keep telling my kids the same thing over and over again, and they're just not listening to me. Well, it's a researchable fact that students at this age are no longer listening to parents as much. They are now listening and being influenced by their peers, and they don't listen to their teachers either. They have a name for it. It's called peer pressure. So instead of students constantly hearing me say, sit down, study for your test, do your homework. Did you do your homework? Did you study? Where's your homework? Did you study? Did you read the problem? Did you do your homework? Where is your homework? So instead of students constantly hearing from me, I flip the system on its head, and now they get to hear it from themselves. You ain't ready. Students that have been successful in my classroom make a video answering the following questions. I assign this video testimonial as a homework assignment. Students write down the questions to the video, and then they write down the answers to the questions based on what their peers said. Here are some examples.
What were your last year's EOG achievement?
In 7th grade, my EOG score was a 2, and in 8th grade, my EOG score was a 4.
My EOG score was a 5 in the 90th percentile, but with Mr. O'Neil, I shot up to a 5 in the 97th percentile, which is really good.
I jumped from a 4 in the 75th percentile to a 5 in the 91st.
In 7th grade, I got a 2 on my math EOG, and in 8th grade, I got a 5.
In 7th grade, I scored in the 89th percentile with the 5. My 8th grade year, I scored in the 99th percentile.
What did you do to jump so much?
Tutoring. Tutoring helps so much. When you can go to Mr. O'Neil and get help before you take the test or before you start class, that helps you get ahead of your class, and that also helps you learn what you didn't learn the day before.
I just had to stay on top of my work and make sure that I turned everything in on time. And I just had to do my homework and pay attention. I just had to keep at it, because in 7th grade I didn't do that.
My class had a math group chat. So if someone didn't understand, someone else who did understand could explain to them.
When did you start believing that you could do this?
I feel like I really didn't start believing in myself until the beginning of 4th quarter, when I had that C. Mom made me go to tutoring, started pushing myself, got to the test, and look where I am now. Got a 5.
I didn't really believe that I could strive for excellence. I just went for being average. As the year went on, well, my average, it went up, and I thought I could get a 5 on the EOG. So I started applying myself in class, and Lord and behold, I actually got a 5 on the EOG.
What advice would you give to other students?
If you can, look up the 8th grade released EOG test and study it, because it truly helps. It gets you in the mind of, oh, this is what the test is going to be like. This is why I have to study.
Don't cheat, because then you won't know what you need to work on, what you need to ask in class the next day. And it ties along with asking questions, and the questions tie along to with you reaching your goal.
Admit you can't figure out a concept and ask for help. And make sure you practice that concept until you get it. Enjoy the fun moments in class, but also focus during the educational ones. It'll really help you on the EOG.
And if you guys stay focused, study, and ask questions, then you and your score will skyrocket to the top. Peace out.
The power of this is that students just don't hear it from me. They see students that look just like them. I mean, these are the same kids that they saw in 8th grade last year talking about what it means to be successful. And the most powerful thing about it is that everyone gets to see growth on every level. Teachers, that's how you effectively use peer pressure. Did you do your homework? What's up, people? If you are enjoying these videos, I know you are, please do me a favor. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and follow. The information is on the screen.